culture community, and of course this is the culture for love for culture. So I want to introduce you today to a fantastic member of cast who has been pretty much with us since the beginning of the production. The Gods Are Not to Blame, Lost Theatre. So Segun, please introduce yourself to the world of love and culture.
Yeah, you just did. My name is Segun. My name is Segun. I'm a filmmaker. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm here.
Okay, how did you get involved with the production of The Gods Are Not to Blame?
Truthfully, you want the truth?
Okay, should we say, what was your role in it?
She had to back out. You know.
What was your role in the play?
So I'm just supposed to come here from Lagos with the costumes, bring the costumes and hide my face, but somehow I found myself on stage. So I'm a villager, I'm one of the palace guards.
Okay, and outside of the production, you know, you're an actor, you're a creative, but of course a culturalist too. So what kind of work are you involved in Nigeria culturally?
I come from the land of storytellers, so what I do is just tell stories with my body. I'm a choreographer, I'm an actor, I write a beat, you know, but behind all of this is the idea of telling a story, and the way we tell it, you know. We tell the stories the way we tell it. There's a bit of difference. There's a peculiar way West Africans tell their stories. So I'm just like a griot, like a bard, you know. So I come from that background. Yeah.
And the acting is quite dramatic because you play quite a few characters there. You've got your, yes, as you said, the villager scene that's on the stage, and then you're also a guard for the king, who's obviously trying to kind of, you know, constrain. Is it Bonka?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in terms of relating to their characters, you know, when those kind of situations happen, you know, very tense situations, he didn't know, Odewale didn't know that, you know, he was going to be married to his mother, and then have children and everything like that, and then he finds out, and it's a tragedy. So, of course, as a storyteller, you know, that kind of thing is probably, you know, it's a taboo in that sense. So, what's your take on that as an epic story? Because it's quite strange, isn't it, to have that as a. You know, it's a Greek. It started off as a Greek story, by the way.
It has a Greek origin, and it's very universal. That's why there have been adaptations in every culture, and that's why you have the Yoruba adaptation by Olarotimi. And the idea is that the gods are really not to blame. They planned it, but at a point in the story, the protagonist found out who he was. And he said, but how can I stop it? And the gods gave him a hint. Yeah. But he didn't pick it. He was told, stay where you are. If he had stayed there, where he thought was his village, that tragedy wouldn't have happened.
Yes, of course.
But because he took control, and because behind, if you've read Aristotelian theory of tragedy, behind the essence of every tragedy is what we call Troupe. That's that idea of this character saying, I need to change it. The gods cannot take control. I need to be in control. And they say, hey man, you are just a pawn before the gods. They decide what happens.
It's when they say, when you lose yourself, you find yourself, kind of thing.
So if you had listened, but because he said, listen, I'm going to fight it. I'm not just going to let the gods, because Odewale has been, from the beginning, a very practical person. You know, he got to this land where people were suffering and he said, why are you sitting down? You know, to sit down, resign yourselves to fate is to be crippled fast. Get up and fight. So he believed he must do something about the situation. Now when he found himself in a strange land where he was supposed to be killed, he wasn't killed, he was taken somewhere else. And then that message came to him again that you're going to kill your father and marry your mother. And he said, okay, what can I do to stop this? Because he's a practical person. And he was told, stay where you are. So all he needed to do was just stay where he was. But he didn't, and he had to find his way back, you know, to get that done.
And sometimes, of course, we always do want to take control of things and put things where they should be. And I guess that's where the whole thing about destiny comes in. And, you know, following the passion, really. So, Segun, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciated. It's been great to see you on the stage these past couple of days. Obviously, because we've been doing a mixture, film and...
Yeah, I'm sorry. The switch from one role to the other is part of the storytelling background of an African. The storyteller is supposed to be a solo performer, but it's a virtuoso performer. It changes from one character to the other character. So that came in handy in this narrative. I just thought you should know.
And of course, it's one of course it's been done before, but this is between film and the stage. So you've got half of the film filmed in Nigeria. You've got the traditional village scenes. You've got people singing and drumming. And then it goes to the narrator, Dejumon Lewis, I think.
Dejumon Lewis,
yes. And then straight directly to London on the stage with everybody dancing and singing in the village. So this is the last day really of The Gods Are Not to Blame. So definitely look out for the reviews if you haven't made it in today. But most important of all, love culture.